Yo, Kippies, hi here. Hey, this is the new Echo Dot Max that just came out literally today. You could now buy it and it is at your house in no time. This is the white version, the glacier white version, but they come in two other colors. I think like a purple or like a charcoal. So you get a couple, or a blue maybe. So you get a whole new set of colors kind of to match what they're going for nowadays with their aesthetic. A full mesh grille all the way around, and then the obvious difference is that you have this new LED indicator which is now on the front. I have the Echo from 2023, 2022, just to show you guys size reference. It's not that big at all. It's bigger than the outgoing Echo Dot, but it's not as big as even the Echo or anywhere near the size of the new Studio, which I will also be reviewing as well. So now you have a light ring in the front that shows you the blue light when you're using your voice command, yellow light whenever you're in standby and you have a notification, or when you press the button to turn off the microphone so that you can't be heard, now you have a red ring around it as well. Volume knob still shows blue around it. So all the same things that you're used to with these Amazon devices still stays. What's different about it are two main things. Number one is the sound quality, which is what we're gonna be testing out today. This has what they call a lot more, 3 times more deep bass than the outgoing Echo Dot. And it has a lot more room filling sound, so it plays louder. And of course, you can pair them with another Echo Dot Max and a subwoofer. If you want to use this as a 2-channel home theater application, you still can do that, just like you could with the Echo and some of the other devices that they use. So this has premium sound in it now, kind of like what they're doing in some of their bigger devices like the Echo. The second biggest thing that's coming is Alexa Plus. Now I apologize, I'm gonna say her name a few times, so turn off your devices if you don't want me to trigger them. But now we have, I'll call her, let's call her Alex. Let's just call her Alex. So in Alex, what you have now is a more, a seamless, more personable version of her. So now you can have full-on conversations and talk to her the way you would anybody else, and she can talk back with you. So it was interesting because when I plugged this in, you got a really good glimpse of what she does. She has a whole new voice, doesn't sound like what you're used to whatsoever. Still a lady's voice if you want it to be, but doesn't sound the same anymore. Let's say a 20-year-old, 25-year-old woman, it's what she sounds like now, and it's much more fluid, sounds like a regular person. What's scary about it is it kind of sounds like a whole Megan movie. You've seen the Megan movies, Megan 2.0? It kind of gives those vibes. I don't know how I feel about it yet, but she's really cool because now you can talk to her and have regular conversations with her, and she'll listen to you like a regular person. She's no longer listening for commands, she's more so looking for conversations, listening for conversations. So it's a really, really cool feature. Otherwise, the Echo Dot Max has not changed any other way. It still does the same things that yours does now. If you have one, or if you have a regular Echo like me, I have tons of them, then they do the same things, just a little bit better, more enhancements, easier conversations, listens a little bit better. So everything has been improved upon, and now you get Alex, the new version, Alex Plus. You now have that in your back pocket. This comes in at $99, or you can buy 2 for $198 if you want to. And then you can get the Studio, like I said, which we will review in a later video. So what I want to do right now, I'm going to hook up my stereo mic. They say that this sounds a lot better. I want you guys to be the judge of that. I'm going to hook up my stereo mic, play some non-copyrighted music, and let you guys hear for yourself the improvements, and I'll tell you in person about how I feel about them.
Now connected to Kyle's S24 Ultra.
bliss, whispers of the breeze.
To be honest, the sound actually is really good. It's not far off from the bigger Echoes from the past. They actually sound really good. Gets pretty loud. So I can imagine if you pair two of these, you're gonna have a pretty good sound, and put a subwoofer with it to kind of round out the lower end. You have yourself a pretty good soundbar-like system without the soundbar. It's actually pretty impressive, which makes me think that maybe buying two of these and getting a sub is better than maybe even their own soundbar that they have. I haven't tested the new one yet with the subwoofer, but this sounds better than their first iteration of the soundbar in my personal opinion. So really good sound. It makes me wonder what the studio sounds like. I'm going to get that in for review for you guys. So again, comes in at $99. If you get two of them, just shy of 200 bucks. And you can get some accessories with this. You can get a charging stand. So if you want to put it on a desktop on a charger and it charges it, keeps it plugged in, you can get one of those, or you can just get a wall mount if you want to put them high up on your cabinetry in the kitchen. If you want to put it in a living room, high up on the wall, a mantle, you can mount them on something now. They have mounts. They don't come with mounts, but you can buy some on the website. So this is a really cool thing. Now, the big question we all want to know, if you have an Echo Dot right now, is it worth upgrading to the Max? I'd say yes, and here's why. One, if you have a Dot right now, you're using the original Alexa voice assistant. So you don't have the new Alexa Plus. You don't have it right now. So because of that, I think it's worth it. It's really cool. She's really neat. A little scary because she talks to you like a regular person, but she's a lot more capable now. So just that alone is worth having the new iterations of the Echo Dots in the studios, and hopefully they make a new Echo as well. It's definitely worth having a new one. But if you have it if you're using it for sound, it's a huge sound upgrade. If you're using a Dot right now, the sound upgrade is pretty much night and day. I mean, it's actually not even a close race. This sounds so much better than the outgoing Echo Dot. And now you pair it with a better voice assistant that can hear you better and looks a little bit cooler in my opinion. I think it's worth it. And you can trade them in. There's a trade-in program to trade in your old devices for the new one. So you can save yourself 15 to 20% if you trade in some of your old Amazon stuff towards the new one. It's a really cool program that they do that. So I think it's worth it for an upgrade. Now, I'm going to go buy a studio so we can hear that one and see how that one performs, because I'm pretty curious on how good the new version of that sounds. So if you're curious too, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe if you are not already, and we will see you in the next video. Oh, and by the way, YouTube thinks you'll like this video here. We'll see you later.